Okay, the name of my story is Teen Idols and Gaudy Carpet at the Cautionary Tale. Duran Duran are playing where? Tunica, as in Mississippi. Was I hearing that correctly? Yes, Amy, my high school friend and fellow Durandi, says Tunica. My teen idols were playing in the Gaudy Casino in the middle of the cotton patch. How could this be? Duran Duran, the new wave gods of the 80s, had somewhere taken a wrong turn. Tunica was a far cry from Madison Square Garden, where the British band played in 1984 on their Seven and the Ragged Tiger World Tour. I listened to that concert live on a radio that I placed in my bedroom window in Palm Bluff for better reception. Oh, how I longed to be a 15-year-old groupie backstage. Simon LeBon would have fallen in love with me. I could make myself look like Rio, the brunette babe shimmering on a sparkling yacht. He didn't need a 6-foot supermodel. No, he needed me. Even now, years later, Simon needed me. He just didn't know it yet, but he did. I had fallen in love with Simon, the spiky-haired blonde lead singer, the minute I spotted him in Hungry Like the Wolf in 1982. I was 13. He was 22. He frolicked in an exotic locale with palm trees and elephants, which was a far cry from my hometown of Palm Bluff, still in the claws of the Old South. In that video, he wore aviator glasses and a fedora on my television screen. He was not like the boys that strutted down the halls of Bel Air Junior High School. No, far from it. Oh, so very far from it. He was a man with a British accent and a passport. Color me smitten. Actually, call me obsessed. It didn't take long for me to become a full-fledged Durandi, the name of Duran Duran fans the world over. I plastered my walls with posters. I ordered import records. I bought every magazine, and I do mean every magazine that featured Duran Duran. I dyed my hair orange. I fell in love with black eyeliner. Okay, so Simon wasn't really into eyeliner like his bandmates. I immersed myself full wardrobe and hair into the new wave lifestyle. I started reading the books Simon read. I wrote poetry. I dreamed of faraway places drinking champagne and flying on private jets. Most people grow out of their fixations. Oh, not me. Just a few weeks before the Duran Duran Tunica announcement, I lost my mind. It was late at night when I began perusing eBay. An item from Canada struck my fancy. A gigantic signed Duran Duran poster before the band became megastars. For days, I battled with an anonymous foe for the poster. The bidding skyrocketed. $100, $200, $225, until finally, in the last few sections of the auction, dizzy from lunacy, I typed in $400. Sold! Oh God, what had I done? I decided to keep the poster a secret from my parents. Whatever. So you bought a Duran Duran poster, Mom said when she called on the phone, for $400? Busted, she knew. Thanks, Andrew, my friend from the local paper who had caught wind of my epic purchase and wrote about it in his column. Mom knew there was only one insane person in Arkansas who would succumb to such a Yes, her daughter. But she understood. She had always loved Duran Duran too, so she was a perfect traveling partner for me and Amy as we crisscrossed the Delta's roads lined with cotton and soybean fields headed to Blessed City, aka Tunica. Wonder what they will look like, Mom asked. Sexy, I say. Amy is not her perky self. Her lust kitty, John Taylor, the bass player had left the band to embark on a solo career that had stalled. So for her, the show wasn't about eye candy as much as it was the music. Always liked Nick the best, Mom says. Good thing for you that he's still in the band, I say. Good thing you decided to go this time, she says. I once had a chance in 1984 to scream at a Duran Duran concert. My dad, through business connections, landed tickets at the Duran Duran concert at Reunion Arena in Dallas. But the tickets, unlike the ones we now possess, were not near the front. That would be like tying a dog up to a pole and putting a piece of meat just out of his reach. No, thank you, I said. Stupid girl, big regret. Now a second chance presents itself as we roll into the Gold Strike Casino parking lot. Amy and I look for limos, groupies, any clue that will lead us to the band. We strike out as we check in. We doll lots of eyeliner, a must, but we forego big hair. Some things are best kept in the 80s. Excitement bubbles over as we enter the elevator to head to the casino next door, the Horseshoe. Amy's armed with a poster. I've got Duran Duran's first album, a British import one, because, after all, I'm a serious fan. With such a name for a casino, Horseshoe, surely I'll get lucky. The elevator stops and a man enters. He looks familiar, like a long-lost uncle. Amy and I look at each other. She knows him too. Hey, are you Colin Hay? Amy asked. Has Amy lost her mind? Colin Hay? He was the lead singer for Men at Work. What would he be doing in all places? I am, he says. Well, what do I know? Amy and Colin chit-chat as the elevator clips past floors and he asks if we're coming to the show the next night. Oh, sorry, we're going to the Duran Duran concert tonight, Amy says. They're still being the girls after all these years, he says with a little dip. Dashing out of the elevator, we hit the Horseshoe, grab some food in a posh casino bistro, and finally enter the concert hall. Can I be more excited? No. We're on the second row. We're this close from the stage. In any minute, Simon LeBon will be standing right in front of me after all of these years. Oh my God. The lights go down, casting a foggy blue on the stage. Then, with very little ado, except for screaming 30-somethings, there he is, my Simon. A little too skinny, but as handsome as I remember him from music videos and the posters that wallpapered my bedroom. Okay, maybe he's a little older, but so am I. Who cares? He's not wearing any underwear, Amy observes. Indeed, Simon is not. Oh my. Don't ask me how you can tell such things. You can. Wink, wink. If they do Planet Earth, Amy says, how geeky can we be? After a couple of songs, Planet Earth's synthesized keyboards start. When Simon belts out the words, like some new romantic, Amy unfurls the poster in a glorious motion. It shows the band from the early 80s in their new romantic phase. Frilly shirts, black eyeliner, crimson lipstick, black leather pants. And yes, Simon sees it. He points at the poster, or is it my imagination? Wait, no, he knows I exist. There will be no stopping me now. The concert is over, but my mission is just beginning. I stop the side exit of the casino along with a host of other crazed Duranis, men and women. We stand, we wait. My mom sits on a bench in front of the casino on watch, just in case the band is so bold as to go right out the front glass door. Duranis talk like long lost friends. What's your favorite album? Did you see Duran Duran on the 7 and the Ragged Tiger tour? Still own your Rio t-shirt? But I only hear snatches of the conversation. I've only got one thing on my mind, Simon LeBon. The side door cracks open and Nick and Simon emerge with their backing musicians. Holy video vixen. It's him, Simon LeBon. He swaggers with a haughty air, but you want arrogance in a rock star, right? The Duranis pile on the band, and Amy is hypnotized by Nick's green eyes. Out of the corner of my eye, I see Nick sign her poster. For a minute, I think I black out in shock. But I spot Simon heading off toward another entrance, back into the casino, surrounded by casino security goons. Where is he going? Oh no, he cannot get away. I rush behind him. Will you sign this, I ask, sort of timidly, waving the import album cover. He turns and looks over his shoulder. I'm not signing autographs, he says, in the most diva of tones. What? My heart breaks. For a minute, I'm a crushed, rejected 14-year-old. He wouldn't sign it, I say,